Okay, welcome back. Last time we dueled a Shizu in the Crimson Valley, and today we're moving into the Corridors of Madness to duel against Yami Marik. When a piece lands on a space, the corresponding space on the opposite side will sink. Okay, good to know. Also, 10 out of 10, we're dueling another wind symbol today, and even though we did just duel Marik a few episodes ago, that was, regular Marik. This is like Power the Millennium Rod Evil Spirit version. So, let's see what he has to say for himself.
Greetings, Pharaoh. Marik. Marik? No, I'm something much more exciting. It's time to duel against shadows and darkness.
What do you want? The title as Capsule Monsters champion?
The title? I care nothing about the title. What I want is simple. I want everything! I want the world in my clutches! But what I want most is your defeat as you rot in the Shadow Realm!
You've lost your mind. I will stop you, no matter what it costs.
Then let's duel, Pharaoh!
But I already beat your regular form, so surely Marik Ishtar was eliminated from this tournament. Did he enter the tournament twice? Just wondering. Okay, so I'm not gonna get to see what he has. So, I am going to have to wing it. And when I say I'm gonna have to wing it, I mean I'm bringing Fire Yarrow and Thousand Dragon, and then we're kind of just winging it from there. Okay, so Thousand Dragon, Fire Yarrow. They are not moving. They are always going to be coming with me for every duel from now on. Unless they get destroyed in battle. I'll bring Penguin Soldier. I will bring I'll bring Feral Imp. I will bring an Ancient Tree of Enlightenment. Why? Honestly, it kind of fills in space. Realistically, I should bring Karibo. I should bring Barrel Dragon. Barrel Dragon was super clutch last time I played it, to be honest. Like, the last time I played this game, it was super important to me. I will bring... Maybe I bring Curse of Dragon. I'll leave it. What if I bring Summon Skull? No, Summon Skull is kind of underwhelming in this game, I feel. I'll bring Blast Juggler, wherever that is. Blast Juggler, where you at? There you are. Now I have 118 to work with. So, I guess I'll just bring King Tiger Wanghu just because it's pretty strong. That's my best bet. Pretty much, I don't know what I'm gonna be going up against. I'm gonna guess Wind, Dark, I don't know, maybe a bit of Fire. But hey, we'll see what we can deal with. We'll see what Marik throws at us, because realistically, well, I haven't seen him in advance, so let's see what he does. Okay, so he has a wind symbol. He has wind, wind, fire, fire, dark, dark. Okay, so he has three winds, a thunder, 2 fires, and a dark. Okay, let's see what he has, because he is taking the first move here. So what does he have?
This is no ordinary duel! Let the Shadow game begin!
Okay, so turn 1, he summons a twin-headed behemoth and a blast juggler. Oh hey, I have one of those. Now I kind of wish I brought my twin-headed behemoth. Okay, I'll just summon out my Ancient Tree. Summon my Ancient Tree for moral support. Summon out Penguin Soldier. And then I will also summon Feral Imp, because Feral Imp is the only other thing that I can currently summon. Okay, so let's see what he does for turn 2. I mean, realistically, he'll probably just summon a couple more monsters and move forward. Also, I know I mentioned it when I dueled him initially. Also, this is this stage's gimmick. Like, if you stand on a tile, the same one on the mirror side will sink. Okay, he summons a winged dragon, guardian of the fortress. Also, obviously, if you stand on one of these tiles and you're in it, I assume you take damage. I assume that's how that works. Honestly, it's a relatively safe assumption, I think. So, let's summon up our King Tiger. Because King Tiger Wanghu is pretty strong. Then I'll summon out my Blast Juggler. And can I summon one of my others? I can. I'll also summon out Fire Yarrow. And I believe that should be enough for my turn. Okay, so what is he gonna do? Summons a Mega Sonic Eye, Mega Sonic Eye, a Wicked Dragon with the Ursat's Head, a Ryukushin, and a Two-Mouth Dark Ruler? Or is that meant to be a twin-headed Thunder Dragon? Let's find out. That is a Two-Mouth Dark Ruler, which realistically is just a recolor of Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Or maybe Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon's the recolor. Anyway, pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have Fire Yarrow walk forward. Well, I guess it kind of hovers more than walks, but still. Okay, Penguin Soldier is doing okay for now. That sinks that tile on the other side. I'll move Feral Imp forward, because obviously this is a dark-based field. This is a darkness-based field, so we should be okay. And Blast Juggler can't move. I might as well just move my Ancient Tree forward a little bit then. Because hey, if nothing else, the tiles, those tiles should sink now. It is entirely feasible that you could sink an entire side of the board, but realistically, we aren't going to be doing that, because that'd be a little bit pointless. Okay, he just jumped into that. He should take damage, and we'll see exactly what it does. I imagine it's everything that isn't a dark monster will take damage from it, but we'll be able to find out in just a moment. But he didn't take damage from it. Okay, curious. Actually, what could this jump to? Okay, he can go, like, here at worst next turn, because this is an immovable block. So he can go to there, meaning meaning Twin-Headed Behemoth can't do anything to me next turn. Like, at worst, it can jump to here or there. So if I move King Tiger Wanghu to there, we should be okay. And Feral Imp falls just a tiny bit short on the ring. But hey, we should be okay. If I could get a boost for Penguin Soldier, that would be great. Because I'm fairly certain, I might be wrong, but I'm fairly certain it should be at a point where I should be able to evolve it. In terms of just, like, how its stats are, but I think it needs, like, plus 40 or something. Like, I know I looked it up in between in episodes. I'm pretty sure I need, like, a plus 40 water tile or something. That's 50 damage? Okay, it must just be at the end of the kind of rotating turn. It didn't notify me about it being resisted by a certain type. I can only assume that means, no, it just does it to any and everything in the water. Which, I guess, kind of makes sense. I suppose it's meant to be more like poison or something. So we need to be a little bit careful about that. Now, are any of my monsters going to be in danger from this? Doesn't look like it.
Every move is another step.
As soon as I move my Ancient Tree of Enlightenment out of here, we should be okay. And that sinks that one on the other side. And Blast Juggler, I can get my Blast Juggler in position to attack his. So I can get... That nearly kills. So if I attack with King Tiger Wanghu, I probably just kill it outright. Or if I jump to here, Feral Imp nearly one-shots it as well. But if I Actually, that might be the play, I think. If I move my King Tiger just for now... Wait, where was I going to move Blast Juggler to? That's the real question. Blast Juggler was going to move to there. Okay, so I think we should be okay. So Blast Juggler needs to be there to attack. So, if I move to... Oh, no, I move there as well. Okay, so, instead, I will move my King Tiger. My King Tiger will move along one tile. But hey, that should be fine. And because now I can move Feral Imp along a tile, launch an attack on the Blast Juggler, get a little chunk of damage out, then I can finish off his Blast Juggler using my one.
Not bad.
And now, because I can destroy his Blast Juggler using my Blast Juggler, I can also gain more EXP, because I need Blast Juggler to gain EXP in a couple of levels, because then I can fuse it with Two-Headed King Rex to get Cybersaurus. I don't know if Cybersaurus is good, but I could.
Very effective. Pharaoh.
I like how... I do appreciate how he's just like, nice, good attack, very effective. It's like, okay, cool, thanks. Thanks, I appreciate, I guess, the respect I'm being given for, I guess, being, you know, King of Games at this, I suppose. You know, because Yuki did win his King of Games title. Which, to be fair, sick title to have, really. Okay, I'm going to move across here. I'm going to move across here, because otherwise Wicked Dragon with the Ursat's head would be in range to attack. Which, honestly, he might still attack my Ancient Tree, but I'm not too bothered about it if that happens. Although Mega Sonic Eye is definitely going to be the most threatening thing he has.
To think a loser like you is in the early lead.
I mean, hey, if nothing else, he is currently on track to do a little bit better than he did last time I dueled him. Which is not very impressive.
That was a lot of damage.
Because I'm fairly sure that the last time I dueled Yami Marik in this game, I just obliterated him. Okay, my tree survives. The tree survives. The tree stands strong for another turn. And Fire Yarrow needs to get to safety. Fire Yarrow is in danger now, which I don't really want it to be because, you know, it's a very good, very strong monster. Okay, that doesn't finish it off. So, can Blast Juggler get into range to hit anything? It cannot get... Oh, it can. It can definitely get into range to hit things. What was I talking about? Excuse me, buddy. I was about a quarter of a second away from pressing the button, but okay. So we jump forward, we attack. I misplayed that. I actually misplayed that. Because what I should have done here was move Penguin Soldier forward and attacked with that first. I should have moved forward, attacked with Penguin Soldier first to get the damage out, then finish it off with the Blast Juggler. That was a misplay on my part by a little bit. However, Fire Yarrow can't get in position to attack Ryukushin. But Ryukushin, if I don't destroy it, can get in range to attack Fire Yarrow. So, I will move Fire Yarrow back. Fire Yarrow is going to basically be retiring from this specific duel. However, that just means the Thousand Dragon can kind of just, you know, come in and start annihilating things left, right, front, and center. Pretty much, when one of my monsters, you know, kind of takes a little bit of a break, the other one kind of just comes in and destroys things for it. And I can move forward here to... Twin-Headed Behemoth can't move now. It can only move to, like, that little kind of outcropping there. Ryukushin takes a little bit of damage. It'll probably get a hit in on my Thousand Dragon, but nothing to worry about. And this duel shouldn't take too much longer, I think. Oh, he he attacks my penguin. And my penguin soldier just eats that hit. Eats that hit for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and any other meal you want to make for it. Okay, so twin-headed... So, I keep wanting to call it twin-headed Thunder Dragon. That's Forbidden Memories brain kicking in there. Okay, so... I could just obliterate it in a single hit with Thousand Dragon. But I kind of want Blast Juggler to get the EXP. So if a Blast Juggler can, just start throwing bombs at Ryukushin, I suppose. So that is destroyed. We get another chunk of experience.
You'll pay, Pharaoh.
And now...
I'll destroy your 5 senses! Until all you can feel is the doom in your heart!
Honestly, that's kind of a raw line, not gonna lie. And now, that doesn't destroy it in one. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised. Honestly, I'm almost a little impressed. It's just a tiny bit out of range. But hey, I can fix that next turn. And Twin-Headed Behemoth is not going to take out King Tiger Wang Hu in a single hit. I know that much for a fact. There is a 0% chance it does that.
You're starting to annoy me!
And now, none of his other monsters... Does this hit hard enough to one-shot? Oh, it's a Winged Dragon 2. I don't think it hits hard enough to one-shot, but I'm not going to put myself in a bad enough position to find out. Because why would I do that when I can move Thousand Dragon over here and just blast him? Boom. There goes another monster for him. Fire Arrow is still safe and sound over there. And I think I can kind of just call it a turn here and see what Marik does. Because honestly, he's done. There's no comeback for him here. Because Twin-Headed Behemoth can't move. That is like locked in place. It cannot attack. Well, it can attack, it just can't move, as far as I can tell. And Thousand Dragon can just finish off that Winged Dragon too, pretty much whenever it wants. Although, I could move Blast Juggler can't quite get in position for it. But what if it could, though? If I move... Can I get Ancient... I can't get Ancient Tree in position to attack it either. Okay, you know what? What if I just move Ancient Tree to here? I move Ancient Tree here. Blast Juggler can move to there, destroy the Twin-Headed Behemoth. That drop... I don't want to drop that into the water, so I'll move Feral Imp back a couple of tiles. No, I don't want to attack. Blast Juggler can move to here, blow up this dragon. Boom, there goes that problem. I say that problem like it was going to be doing a whole lot. That's that destroyed. Blast Juggler gains a level, very nice. I think it only needs to be like level 3, so I'm nearly there to get Cybersaurus as well. So if I can keep everything else alive, pretty much if I... Does this one-shot? It does indeed one-shot. Okay, I'm going to not attack with Thousand Dragon then. Pretty much, this is me now just playing with my food, basically. This duel is over. He can't win. There is a 0% chance that I lose this. Like, it is mathematically impossible for me to lose this duel at this point. However, I probably shouldn't play with my food that much, because if I do, I always run into the risk of making a really bad throw and just losing something, which, if I can avoid it, I would quite like to avoid doing. However, well, that's just a minor inconvenience, isn't it? I'll just move back, I guess. Fire Arrow can move over here, because it is guaranteed safety. You know what, maybe my Ancient Tree can get a hit in. My Ancient Tree cannot get a hit in. But hey, you know what, Blast Juggler, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You know what, I'm going to let him move for this turn, and then I'll just obliterate them next turn. It'll be fine. Okay, you know what? Credit to him. Maybe it's because I have just been playing with my food for the last couple of turns, but he did get a couple of additional hits in when Thousand Dragon could have just one-shot him. And I still can't get Blast Juggler in range. Okay, yeah, Thousand Dragon, kill. Actually, what does Noxious Nostril Gust do? All damage... That's not bad, actually. That could have actual uses. Like, in theory, that could be super helpful.
This will finish you.
And with that, my Thousand Dragon destroys his final monster, and we win this duel. And with that, Marik is defeated.
I'll make you pay, Pharaoh!
But also, it's like, he brought none of his notable monsters. No Drillago, no Helpoema, no Lava Golem, none of it.
Win.
I'll let you have this round, Pharaoh, but next time, I will destroy you until you're nothing more than a memory!
Wait, where are you going?
See ya!
Marik!
Yeah, to the surprise of no one, we will be dueling Marik again before the credits roll. I don't know if that counts as a spoiler, but yeah, we will be dueling him again before the credits roll. Okay, so Thousand Dragon goes up to a level 5. Penguin Soldier hits level 5. Shine of Wood. Okay, whatever that does. And we can take 2 monsters. I will take Winged Dragon 2 and Mega Sonic Eye, because I believe they are the only ones I didn't already have. Now then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save, and this episode will either continue without anything happening, or there'll be an abrupt cut, because I have to go in like 20 minutes. So, if there's a cut, it means I didn't get the duel finished in time, but I am going to go and do another duel in today's episode. Okay, welcome back. Last time we dueled Yami Marik in the Corridors of Madness, and today we're going to the Wicked Ceremonial Site to duel against Yami Bakura. A site where fiendish rituals were held. Study the map to determine the optimal route to advance your army, and the best places to engage in battle. Okay, so, 10 out of 10, today we are dueling against Bakura, who now has a really cool purple coat. Like, credit to him, Kazuki Takahashi absolutely knew what he was doing when it came to designing fashion. I say that, I know next to nothing about fashion, but still, absolutely just fantastic designs across the board.
I couldn't wait to duel you.
Is that so, Bakura?
Bakura? No, I'm more than that. And you don't stand a chance, not after I learned all your strategies when you dueled against my host body. You may have defeated Bakura, but his skills are complete garbage when compared to mine.
Oh, really? Then let me put your abilities to the test.
Fine. It will be my pleasure to destroy you, Yugi.
Honestly, kind of a power move. Like, pioneering, groundbreaking attack in the field of saying, no, you didn't win. By basically just going, okay, yeah, you beat my host body, but my host body sucks at this, actually. Therefore, no, you didn't win. Okay, so let's see what he has. He has Dark, Thunder, Dark, Thunder. Okay, so he has 4 Dark, 3 Thunder. Now then, what do I want to bring? I mean, as always, defaulting straight away to taking Thousand Dragon with me, and also Fire Yarrow. Fire Yarrow is just let's be real, they have not let me down in this game so far, so I'm gonna keep using them whenever I can. I'll bring Feral Imp, because it'll gain a boost on the Dark Field and should hit pretty hard. I will bring Blast Juggler, because I want it to gain experience. Now then, I have 128 left to work with. I'll bring these two. Do I want to bring these two? Or do I want to bring... I could bring Fire Reaper. Fire Reaper could actually come in handy here. Maybe I should do that. What's its attack? Attack 276 compared to a lot of others. You know what? Yeah, I'll take Penguin Soldier out and I'll bring Fire Reaper. I don't know if this is going to be a good play, but honestly, it is a fire monster, so it should hit really hard because I have well, you know, power. Because I just have things that make fire more powerful. So I'm bringing 3 fire, wood, wind, and a dark. Will this work out for me? Well, only one way to find out. Now, I should note, this isn't the first time I'm doing this. This is not the first time I am doing this duel. Because, you may recall, in previous episode, I said, yeah, I'm gonna do this one, and then I only have like 20 minutes and stuff. Yeah, pretty much I ended up doing this duel, and I ended up going way over time. I ended up doing this duel for like 40 minutes. It wasn't ideal.
Sure you want to challenge me with those pathetic monsters?
Yeah, it'll be fine. So basically, I ended up doing this duel for about 40 minutes because we got down to 1 monster each, and it was just a complete stalemate. Like, he couldn't attack my he couldn't get in position to attack my monster, I couldn't get in position to attack his monster, and ultimately I decided to just kind of cut my losses and just leave it. Because I would have been there for potentially hours trying to solve that puzzle, and it might have been a puzzle with no answer. Honestly, kind of surprising that the game doesn't seem to really have a fail-safe for a potential endless stalemate. Like, I think the only thing I could have realistically done was hope that either the game messes up or intentionally like move my symbol into his monster's attack range and just throw the duel. And let's be real, I'm not throwing. I'm not going to intentionally throw. Like, unintentionally, all cards are on the table. Because I will unintentionally throw all the time. I do it all the time. You've probably seen me do it. Okay, so far he has summoned Needle Ball, Feral Imp, Lalaloon, Mega Thunderball, Pumpkin, King of Ghosts, and he just summoned Tri-Horned Dragon. Honestly, across the board, just a whole bunch of really good, really strong monsters. And speaking of really good, really strong, let's open up the gate. Okay, so with that, dark power is now, well, evidently kind of just like seeping through the area. And I'm gonna leave Thousand Dragon there to kind of see what happens. I'm just gonna kind of see what he does first and kind of react accordingly. And I can also move the rest of my monsters, and we should be good to go soon enough. However, fire doesn't seem to benefit too much on this board. Which, honestly, kind of a bad choice for me, because, you know, as local fire user, this isn't exactly optimal for my team's success. But you know what? I will find a way. I'll find a way. Life finds a way, you know? I mean, you know, Jurassic Park said that, and, well, look, Jurassic Park knows more than I do. Okay, so this thing has free movement, so I can jump 1, 2, 3. Then it would be able to attack to here, to here, to here, or to here. So if I jump 1 further, I should be safe. However, okay, I can't get Feral Imp into attack range. And I should be able to just jump over to here and be safe. And then I can have Blast Juggler jump over to here, and that should also be pretty safe. Okay. So, also, Trihorn Dragon, just a monster that I really want to get. Because Trihorn Dragon, you know those cards in the TCG where maybe they aren't amazing cards, but, like, you just like them? Trihorn Dragon has always been one of those for me. Like, it might not be this super amazing card, but it's always just been one that I've had a fondness for. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any, like, real sentimental value or anything attached to it. I've always just thought it looked cool and wanted to use it as a result. Well, that's a little bit inconvenient. So I'm just gonna pass. I'm just gonna wait and see what he does. But yeah, Trihorned Dragon and Gravekeeper's Servant are both they are both like that for me. I've always just really liked both of those cards. I know that neither of them are exactly helpful.
My monster's not beaten yet.
I know that neither of them are exactly amazingly good, but whenever I can in a game, I love using those cards. They're just two of my absolute favorites. If I ever do a playthrough of the Tag Force games on here, if I ever do a playthrough of one of the Tag Force games on here, they will that will probably find its way into my deck, unless it absolutely just would not work in the deck that I'm going for. But chances are I would find some way to get it to work, just because I like that card so much. Okay, so okay, Blast Juggler can just retaliate. Blast Juggler retaliates, blows up local penguin. So, there goes Bolt Penguin. Boom. Destroyed. Fantastic.
Yes, I've destroyed the first monster.
Yeah, good job.
You'll pay for that.
And now, I can jump forward. I can jump forward and attack for 100 damage. Fantastic. Good job, Feral Imp. I mean, it's going to get blasted by Trihorned Dragon if it moves forward, but we should be okay. Because now, Thousand Dragon can retaliate and take out the Pump King. That is very good for me. And now, I suppose I can also just move the tree further forward, why not? And I guess I'll move Fire Reaper forward 1 tile as well. Fire Arrow can kind of just stay where it is for now. And I'll just wait until he does something, and then I'll, move into position to attack. But yeah, I am a little bit, I kind of want to do a playthrough of the Tag Force games on here at some point, but I also don't really know how I would do that. Because the Tag Force games are a little bit weird, in the sense where, oh, he's actually playing offense now, okay. And also, I lost my Blast Juggler, which isn't exactly ideal, because I don't know if that thing's going to get enough experience to kind of, I don't know if that thing will gain enough experience by the end of the game to allow me to get Cybersaurus. It's not a massive deal if it doesn't, but I would still like to be able to get it if I can. Well, there goes my Feral Imp. But you know what, that's fine. Feral Imp, it's kind of served its purpose for me now. Anyway, what I was saying was, yeah, so Tag Force games, the first one at least.
There's always an opportunity as long as I believe in my monsters.
I've only ever actually finished the first one. I can't get in range to attack Trihorn Dragon with Fire Arrow. Okay, so new plan. We're just gonna blow up the Thunderball. So yeah, the Tag Force games, especially the first one, it's like, pretty much go around and eventually you gradually become friends with whoever you're trying to become teammates with. And it takes a while before it kind of like does anything. Because it's basically the first 90 days are just you trying to get a partner for that tag tournament. Then once you actually get to the tag tournament, it's pretty fast. Okay, so I could attack and destroy that, or I could... Okay, 263 there. So, the question is, how much would this hit for? 240? Man, Fire Reaper is not messing around, okay. So what I will do is, I will move Fire Reaper and attack the Tri-Horned Dragon. Now, I can move... Thousand Dragon into position and destroy the Tri-Horned Dragon. Now, Thousand Dragon might get destroyed this turn. If it does, then that's not great, but I can work around it if need be.
He never had this much power.
But yeah, so I kind of want to do a playthrough of the Tag Force games on here at some point, but I feel like they would be better as like a stream game. Like, I feel like they naturally flew better for like a stream than an LP format, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's just keep going with this duel. I guess I can find that out at some other time. I still need to do Reshef of Destruction and a couple of other games as well. Oh, he's throwing. He really just didn't like that tree, I suppose. Good job, I guess. You destroyed the Ancient Tree of Enlightenment.
He still has the advantage.
I do not understand Bakura's logic here. He destroyed the Ancient Tree of Enlightenment when he could have destroyed the Thousand Dragon. The Thousand Dragon was so much more of a threat. Like, the Thousand Dragon hits way harder. As evidenced by the fact that... Oh, what's that? The Thousand Dragon just obliterated Feral Imp. Like, there goes that imp. Done. Boom. That's that gone. Now, Fire Yarrow can slowly start... I say slowly. Like, next turn it's in position. And... hang on. New idea, better idea. I move back one tile. Fire Reaper fires off that shot, destroys the Needle Ball. And I believe I should now be in a position where I can finish him off next turn, and he shouldn't be able to do anything in retaliation to stop me. I think. Term, I think. So, nope. No, he got the dragon. He took out my Thousand Dragon at the death. So you know what? He isn't earning my respect for that. I'm going to just annihilate his final monster. And then, I guess, talk mad smack because I win.
Now is not the...
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to jump on over here, Fire Arrow, avenge Thousand Dragon for me, please, and torch this.
This will finish you.
And with that, that is Yami Bakura defeated without too much of a hassle. Honestly, still could have gone better, but it's fine.
You're annoying me.
This duel is over, Bakura.
Yugi, I let you win this time. Go and conquer this meaningless tournament. I don't really care. Until we meet again.
Honestly, kind of valid. It's just like, yeah, I was here to just kind of fill in the numbers, actually. Also, Fire Arrow is going to level up again because of the bonus EXP from surviving the duel. I do kind of wish my other monsters also survived, but you know what? We'll see how we do. Okay, so we do that, and we hit level 7 on Fire Arrow. Its power continues to grow. And I can take 2 monsters. I mean, it's gotta be the Pumpkin and the Trihorn Dragon, doesn't it? So we are taking these, and this has been a way shorter episode. Okay. Future me has to figure something out. So I'll let future me solve that. Either this is just a shorter episode, or I do kind of staple it back together with the Marik episode, and then end up doing just like a one-off of something at some point. Anyway, what I'm going to do is end off today's episode here. Next time we're going to be going to... Next time we're going to be going to the final duel in Area 4, where we have, of course... Like, you already know who it's going to be. I think I've scrolled past him once already. But also, you can tell that we're getting towards the end of the game, because next time, we're going to be going to the City of Redemption to duel against Kaiba. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. Pokemon will be continuing tomorrow, and then this will be back on Thursday. But yeah, I'm going to end off today's video here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all either tomorrow for Pokemon, or Thursday for more Capsule Monster Coliseum. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.